Hello, honey roses. Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. You are appreciated. If you would like to book a coaching call, which is a healing conversation, or a reading with me, you can just go to www.milkhoneyRose.org. And if you would like to purchase any of my books, you can. You'll see them in the description down below. Well, the store is linked to this video. You'll see all my books at the bottom, okay? All right. So, I just picked up this energy where it's like someone just has the aptitude to use people. It's like they just know how to do it, so they do it. Someone that uses their spiritual gifts to inflict pain on people, basically, because that's what ends up happening, okay? So this is the energy that I'm getting, like someone who is into like usury. So this is someone, right, where if you accept anything from them, you must be careful because it's like you're indebted to them in their mind. They're like, I did that for you, so I'm going to keep throwing it in your face. Every chance I get, I'm going to throw it in your face that I gave you whatever it is that I gave you. And you're going to have to bow down to me because I did that for you. So it's not necessarily coming from a kind place. It's not coming from a place of kindness. It's coming from a place of manipulation. Is coming from a place of distortion. Okay. I just heard be careful of the gifts or offers that you accept. If any of you are thinking about starting a new job or going into contract with someone, read it. Ask questions. Like actually read the fine print. Take time to get to know what it is that you're about to get yourself into, because there are individuals in every sector of our world that are still in this energy regardless of the title that they hold. If they could have more than you on a material level but not on a spiritual plane, materialistically they could have more than you, and they will look at you, or they could, not everybody. Now, they could look at you in such a way where they're like, oh, yeah, you need me. And then once they start thinking like that, you already know that there's a distortion if they have to even go there. Because we all need each other. Hello. It's not like, oh, you need me. They need something from you, too. It's not just one-sided. So, anytime someone starts thinking in such a way where it becomes like hierarchy, it starts to turn into tyranny in due time. And sometimes it's a slow burn, and sometimes it's quick. There's a quick spark, and then you'll see someone's true colors. So this message is just to stay, and what usury, I keep seeing the word usury. Usury is actually when like banks give out loans that have an extremely high interest rate to basically rob people. It's the same concept when it comes to spiritual usury. When individuals will give you something, but the interest is higher than what they even gave you. So it will seem as though it's a gift and it's something good for you. However, it is covered in ill intention. It's covered in bad intention. So the one that is going to end up experiencing the worst or having the worst experience would be you in this case, if you allow such individuals to manipulate you in such a way. So it's like nowadays you must be very sharp when it comes to who you give your energy to, because there's too many individuals out here that they'll give you something, but then it's like they still expect you to be invested in such a way where you end up giving them more than they're giving you. And then the partnership becomes unfair. And I heard life is not fair. That's what it seems, at least. It's just a purpose beyond the surface. There's a purpose beyond the surface that you don't really know until you get to know about it, right? That's what I think. There's a purpose there. And yes, life is challenging, but the challenge is meant to make you stronger, and it's made to allow your soul's growth, allow you to learn, allow you to understand, right? Because if you lack understanding, you're going to continue to get bamboozled. You're going to continue to get got if you don't see the red flags waving and respond to them. Okay? What else do I want to say here? Many people are on assignments to break hearts and they don't even know because their heart is unhealed. So you only realize, okay, one with a broken heart that has a tendency to break hearts, they only realize that they're breaking hearts when they realize that how broken their own heart is. Okay, what else? When a star is born, I heard. When a star is born, those who are false stars will try to turn off the star's light, like the authentic star. They'll try to turn it off. The only way that they could do that, though, is through your mind. That's all mind magic. Okay, that's all targeting you for who you are, like your natural way, who you are. Like, okay, if you like to sing, and someone's like, you can't sing, you need to stop singing, I'm tired of seeing you sing, like, because you can't sing that well anyway, and I don't want to hear it. That's someone that actually knows that they like what you're doing. They can't do it. They're a false star, so they want to put you down and obtain your light by putting you down and making you feel that plight, that uncomfortability, and then they siphon it from you. Okay? So the only way that this whole destiny swapping thing can work is if you believe in the lies. Don't believe the lies that they tell. Read the fine print and understand that there's more than just black and white. What about what's in the middle? There's more. Learn to read between the lines of what people say, how they behave themselves, their mannerisms, okay? Their facial expressions. Read between the lines. Learn to read between the lines. Learn to read the room. Learn to ask questions. Just ask questions. It doesn't even matter if you don't even know what to ask. Think about what to ask and ask it when you know. Okay? Because this energy that rides on people is depleting the gifts that the divine has for us. And it's causing many distractions in the world. That using people for whatever it is, and not giving anything back, that has taken a toll on the world. I think that's why this realm is very low in frequency wise. This realm needs help. That's why there's so many beings here trying to figure out how to fix it, trying to share what they know to help raise the frequency, because Mother Earth is suffering. And anyone who sees their mother suffer, they want to help her, right? Well, maybe not anyone, unfortunately, but you know what I mean. We heard we come from the earth, so we're going to go back into the earth. If the frequency is low, we're going to feel that in our waking life and in our afterlife. We'll still feel the remnants of the frequency because it's so low. Okay? And so be careful of being used and allowing yourself to be used. Men, be careful of Jezebels. Be careful. Because many of you are sad and you feel low because you keep letting Jezebels come in, because you are weak when it comes to your attraction to them, and they're not good for you. And you're thinking that they are because they do a little wiggle, a little jiggle. Then you lose it. You lose your whole mind. You don't even know what else. You don't have anything else to think about. All you can think about is that jiggle. And then your vision gets blurry. You lose your mind for a second. You lose your mind for a little while. Then you realize that there's some cash missing. And you gave it away when you were under a trance. And if that happens over and over and over again, you're not going to have anything for a rainy day. You're also giving to someone that you're not going to spend your life with. Oh, there's another topic that just came up. Okay. There's something else coming through. For men and women that say that they want to be married, right? There's something here about making room for who you want. Because if you continue to deal with Jezebel spirits, and I just heard Jezebel spirits can be men as well. If you continue to deal with the Jezebel spirit is very... The Jezebel spirit is like a narc. It's a narcissist. It's narcissistic. And so it's not going to be easy to get rid of them, because they're going to like go extra hard and act like a little off it. Okay? And then they'll play on your emotions because they know that you're kind. All right? Then you're going to end up right back where you started, with the last Jezebel, or with the Jezebel that came back because they felt that you were like falling in love with someone, or really determined to do better in your life. You know, I've seen this over and over again in life, where there'll be someone that I know that will get away from a narcissist. And as soon as they're doing better in life, mind you, they ain't talked to this person in like 6 months, a year, they'll pop right back up like they never left. Right when things get good, right when someone else has stepped into the picture, they come right back. It's like the enemy that is their leader, that they're led by, tells them, oh, nah, keep an eye on them, because you don't want to leave them for too long, because they might end up building an attraction towards something else. So you got to step in and break that. You got to step in and break that, because we can't have no divine unions out here, because then we're going to be demolished. The enemy is afraid of us, honestly. But see, with these weak-minded people that keep on getting duped, y'all actually a part of the problem. And that's the honest truth. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It's a part of the problem. Because the divine unions can't come together, because there's many that can't find the ability to make the room for what they truly want, which is that divine masculine or that divine feminine. And they letting the Jezebel wiggle and jiggle, then they lose their mind. And the Jezebel spirit always comes back and is still detached and makes that known. Like, yeah, I'm detached. I don't want to be with you like that on that note. I don't want you like claiming me in public. I don't want you claiming me like that. Like, I can't have you talking about I'm your wife. I can't have you talking about like I'm your girl. I can't have you talking about you my husband, or I'm your husband. I can't have you talking about I'm your man. This is just a friends with benefit situation, and you benefiting. So give me the cash, I'll give you this ass, and everything is fine. That's what it is. That is what it is, and that's what stops the true divine unions from coming together. So the Jezebel spirits are actually, what was the word I was going to use? They're summoned to distort divine masculines and divine feminines. And they usually have a narcissistic personality. And 2 narcissists together is crazy. What? 2 narcissists together is That's scary, actually. I don't even know. That's different. That's different. But that's what I just got. So just be careful of this right here, what I'm talking about, because this is a download I just got. And I just want to share it because it's here and it's meant to be shared. This is just another reason why the world is in chaos. All right? All right. Everything you do, do it with love. I'll see you in the next one. Toodles. Toodles.